I was working in my backyard, just sweeping up some things, had laid the broom against the wall and bent down to pick up something, and as I was coming up, the broom inadvertently came off the wall and jammed me in my right eye. I had keratoconus of both eyes, and I've had corneal transplants in both eyes, so I knew immediately that I might have a problem.
I first saw Ken in the spring of 2016 over at LA County Hospital when I was helping out with the residents in the ophthalmology clinic. This was an eye that had previously had a corneal transplant for a condition called keratoconus. The corneal transplant was doing well until this injury, and the eye appeared to be open. We call it a ruptured globe situation. The lens of the eye was nowhere to be found. He had had previous cataract surgery with an intraocular lens, and we couldn't see it inside the eye. We couldn't see it on the ultrasound tests, and so we presumed, ultimately it turned out to be correctly, that the lens was expelled from the eye at the time of the injury to the eye.
When the accident first happened in the right eye, there was just an immediate black. And it just, fade to black, literally. And I go, oh my God, I'm gone blind in that eye, The concern was that if you go in and do surgery now, there's so much swelling. And so we decided to wait, I think a month or so, and let the swelling go down and see what the natural healing was going to occur in the eye.
We did surgery where we went into the eye to remove all the vitreous jelly, which had been filled with blood as well. Both from the back of the eye and the front of the eye, and also to repair the damage that was done to the corneal transplant graft. So we had to put some additional stitches back in to keep the eye closed and to just sort of, in general, clean everything up. And fortunately, when we did that, things were able to settle down quite a bit. And in time, he started to regain pretty much normal vision.
Dr. Mafegi did a great job. I was out and didn't know really what was going on, but when I woke up, I felt really fine. Supposedly with this lens now, I'm going to be able to get back to 20/20 in that eye. And this left eye, I'm probably at 20/30, 20/40. But with my glasses or with the lens in, I can read the fine print now sometimes,
Well, as a retina specialist, we often get called in to deal with complex trauma cases. And LA County USC Medical Center being a level 1 trauma center and being one of the few trauma centers around that is accustomed to dealing with ruptured globe type injuries, it was natural for a case like this to be transferred to a place like LA County USC Medical Center. What was a little bit unusual about his case was the fact that the lens was nowhere to be found. He had suffered a great deal of trauma and that he ended up with a very good visual outcome.
You go to the doctors and you realize, they see patients all day long, and when they go, oh my God, this is so exciting, and they get excited. And literally, Dr. Mofegi and Dr. Herbert the same way. Dr. Mofegi, wow, the surgery really came out really good, and knowing that they felt like, wow, this was an unusual situation, and that they felt like, okay, hey, I'm really glad for you. So their excitement and their appreciation of what I went through, and then, realizing that even though they had great confidence in their ability, you can never guarantee what the outcome is going to be. And so literally, it's been a blessing that the restoration of eyesight has been what it has been.